Dun, dun, dun. Hello and good evening and welcome to Sadiva. Let's talk about it, baby. And you know how we do on Sadiva. Let's talk about it, baby. I got to give you a thought before we start. You heard it? So let me hit you with this positive thought. If you are not willing to learn, no one can help you. If you are determined to learn, no one can stop you, baby. You heard it. So look, y'all, we have a special Sadiva. Let's talk about it. Because guess what? I got my first guest, baby. Catina. I sure do. And I would love for you to meet Miss Jessica Pipkin. So today we are hearing the powerful story of how God can turn your life around. You heard what I say, baby? God can turn your life around. And this is the reason why I wanted to do Sadiva. Let's talk about it. Because with both of my parents, of course, being recovering alcoholics, it's hard. And if you've never been through it, then baby, I can't explain it to you. But I am with this young, beautiful woman today, and she is going to tell her story. So I'm going to let her start by just telling you her name and what she survived from.
Hi, my name is Jessica Pipkin. I am a recovering addict, alcoholic, and I have 4 years clean in my sobriety. My sobriety date is 4/18/2018.
Yay! Woo! Yay!
Yes.
So, Jessica,
yes.
How young are you?
I am 33 years old. I will be 34 July 14th.
Okay, then.
Yes.
Well, happy birthday to you.
Well, thank you, ma'am.
So, today, Jessica has to go back to a place, y'all, that God himself, she gives all God all the glory and honor. And it is just, I'm just so excited and so proud of her and her bravery. You heard what I'm saying? Of her being so strong and unashamed of what happened to her. So, Jessica, before we start, I just want you to take a deep breath, baby. Take a deep breath for me. Take a deep breath. There you go. So, I want you to start with, because when people start drinking or they start doing drugs, it's always a reason why. Something happened, right? So, Jessica.
Yes.
What happened to you, baby? What made you just, what was the breaking point? Because it probably was a lot of things, but what was the thing that made you say, you know what, I'm about to try these drugs or I'm about to drink this alcohol?
Well, I'm going to say a couple of things anyway because it goes along with my story. So I was molested at like maybe 8 or 9 years old by a family member. Mm-hmm. And on my mom's side, also it happened on my dad's side as well. And then whenever my Aunt Hope passed away, which was like, that was the breaking point where I did not know how to cope with her death. I didn't know anything about it, you know, and so also I was molested by one of her boyfriends as well, my mom's boyfriend. But anyways, the breaking point was the molestation and also the coping with my aunt's death. I did not know how to do that. That was the beginning of it.
Okay, so I can relate to that, baby. Give me your hand. We sisters today. I got
yes,
your
ma'am.
back, baby.
Yes,
I get it.
Thank you.
Yes. So I get it. I understand that. So with that happening to you and you not being able to communicate that, how old were you when you started drinking?
Well, drinking was never my thing. So I started doing marijuana. That's what took it off. Yeah.
So you started doing marijuana first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you started doing marijuana, what made you say, okay, well, this ain't strong enough. I want to try something else?
I can't remember like the actual time when I wanted to try something else. I just tried it. Okay. Yeah. And the next substances that I tried was powder. That was the next one. Yeah.
Okay, and if
Cocaine.
there you go. I was going to say, if
Cocaine.
you
That's
don't know
it
what
was.
powder is, it's
It's
cocaine.
cocaine.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you
Whew.
were how old, you think? Do you remember
When I started,
doing cocaine?
well, I started smoking marijuana around maybe 13, 14 years old. And then probably around 15, I started doing the cocaine.
Okay.
Yeah.
And did you think your mama knew?
Oh, no, she ain't know.
She ain't know.
No.
Oh, okay.
Nah, she ain't know.
Okay, so when do you think that it got out of control to the point where you just didn't even know you were in the world at the time?
Whenever I started doing crack cocaine is when it took off along with opiates. Now, opiates was my thing. That's what I really liked. Once I finished trying, the powder cocaine, that's when the opiates came in the picture. And I was prescribed opiates, and then I tried opiates with a friend, and the first pill that I tried was an Opana. And that Opana made me throw up. And then after I threw up, I was like, oh my God, this is it. I love this high. It gave me a rush feeling. So I was on pills for the longest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, on your journey, what would you say where you felt like you lost control of it? Or did you ever feel that way?
When I lost control is when I was doing the crack cocaine. I just kept going in circles here in Harnett County. I would start here from Lillington, go to Bun Level, from Bun Level to Riverside, from Riverside to Dunn, from Dunn to Irwin, right back in Harnett County, in Lillington again. I was going in just circles, trying to get that high again, which I was never going to get.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, this just touches my heart, and I'm trying not to cry.
Whew, Jesus.
But it's just familiar. It doesn't remind me of my story, but it reminds me of my mom's story. So with that, Jessica, I'm gonna let you just speak from your heart, like when things started to get so bad, because you had a little boy, right?
Yes, I do. I have a 16-year-old, which he will be 17 on June 12th.
Oh, right, next
Yeah.
week.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yes.
So, how old were you whenever you had him? Were you already like doing drugs when you had him, or
Well, I was
it
just
after?
doing the marijuana when I had him.
Okay.
So I had him at 15, turning 16.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or it might have been 16, turning 17, because I moved out when I was 17, turning 18. So, that's the time frame right there, whenever I was 16, turning 17.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I know this might be a little hard for you, but if you could just take us, like you said that you would go all around Harnett County just to get that high.
Yeah.
So when you couldn't get that high, what would you do? You think that's what drove you to doing crack cocaine, or?
Yeah. Whenever I was doing pills, I was at my uncle's house one day, and he was smoking the crack cocaine, and I did not have any pills. And this was the uncle on my mom's, no, not my mom, I'm sorry, my dad's side.
Okay.
So he was smoking, doing his little thing, and I was like, Unc, let me hit it, He was like, no, niece, I don't think you should hit it. I said, let me hit it. But him, of course, he let me hit it. And then when I hit that stem, that's when it really took off. Yes, ma'am.
And so whenever you done that
Mm-hmm.
and it took off, when you say it took off, what do you mean? Like that's when you really was like not knowing that you were here, or just didn't care and you was just chasing that, or
I was
what do you
chasing.
mean?
I was chasing the high. I didn't care. I just was just floating in life, not caring about anything. And it was a high that I just couldn't control at all. I couldn't control it. Along with everything else that I have done, it was not just the crack cocaine. I have done meth. I have done Xanax. I have done like anything that you can name that's a drug. More likely, I have done it. Yeah.
Thank you for your honesty.
You're welcome, honey. I got to be
refreshing.
honest.
Yeah,
Yes.
because that's how God can heal you,
Yes,
baby. That's how
ma'am.
you get
And
the
it's
healing.
feeling good to let it out again. It really is. It's like a relief now, because I have not been, to any meetings that I supposed to go to, 12-step meetings and stuff, to express whenever I do have those thoughts and those feelings to getting high. But I do know who to call on, which is my God, Jesus.
All right, girl.
I will plead the blood of Jesus when I have those thoughts or when I want to go get high. I do know how to do that. And that's what's been helping me in my recovery. But everybody's recovery is different.
Okay, I'm going to stop you. I'm going to stop you
Uh-huh.
because we don't want to get to the recovery part yet.
Okay,
Not
okay,
yet.
okay.
But y'all see she recovered, though.
Yes,
see how
thank
pretty
you,
she
Lord.
is?
Yes.
But I want you to take me back to, some of the things you might have done while you were out there. Because I know it's somebody that's going to be watching. They're going to be like, I'm going through this and I don't know how to get out of it. So tell us some of the things that you done, that you're not, of course we know you're not proud of it.
Right.
But you survived.
But everybody
it.
done it, though. I'm pretty sure. You done it.
We got some people,
Yeah.
So go ahead and I'm gonna hold your hand while you go back there.
Okay, so the things that I did when I was an addict, I started off sleeping with men for money, Like before I even was a alcoholic or an addict, like I would sleep with men for money and they would give me what I want. We want no little cheap money. It was some good money.
Okay.
But then after a while, it got to the point where I was like, okay, I don't even want your money. What you got for me? Do you got what I want? Do you got any drugs? What you got? And of course, them drug dealers had drugs. So, of course, I would sleep with them to get the drugs that I wanted. And then I might come off with a little bit of cash and I might not. But majority of the time, I got the drugs whenever it went to the point where I just didn't care. I didn't care at all. Yeah.
And so on your journey with you not caring and just doing whatever you was big and grown enough to do.
Yeah.
What do you say? What you think was your aha moment? What was that said, you know what, I can't live like this no more. I gotta change. What was that?
Okay, so it really started whenever I was searching for help in Harnett County and could not get it. I would go to the hospitals, the one in Dunn along with the one here in Lillington. And, they ask you questions like, do you feel like hurting yourself or killing anyone? I said, well, not hurting myself, but I do feel like, hurting someone else. So, of course, they would put you in like a psych ward. But that's when I knew that I was like, I need to get some rest. Okay, I'm tired. I need to go somewhere and get some rest. So I would tell them people that I was wanting to hurt someone else, but not myself. And I would go to different detoxes. I was mainly going to the one in Raleigh, which is called Freedom House. Mm-hmm. Freedom House, they are like a maybe 4 to 5 day detox. And I would lay there and detox, cold turkey, coming out for whatever I was on. Ain't no telling which substances that it was. But I would detox there for a while.
Take your time, baby. Take your time.
Okay.
And one thing while I let my baby have a moment to take a break, I want you to understand that this is not easy. Whenever you are addicted to something or you are going through some things in your life and you feel like there's no hope and that you don't have anybody, I'm here to let you know this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. You heard her story. You heard her say she was crying out for help. And the only help she could get was when she said that she wanted to hurt somebody. Mm-hmm. Now, that hurts my feelings. And it makes me feel some kind of way just to hear that know that that's why I had to do Sadiva Let's Talk About It, because this is a safe place for us to talk about things that traumatized us. Because the thing that we don't understand is that people just don't go and say, oh, I want to get on drugs, or I want to smoke weed, or I want to smoke crack, I want to drink alcohol. The reason why they don't, it's not because that's what they want to do. It's because something happened. And if you don't know this, it's called a disease. It's a disease, baby. It happens, and it's a disease. And it can affect you in a way where I always say when you can be honest with yourself and you can be true, that's when things can change for you. But nobody wants to do that. It happens. You understand what I'm saying? And I had to understand that about my mom and my dad, because I felt like they didn't want me and that they didn't love me enough. And that was why they were alcoholics and didn't take care of me. So I'm getting ready to take Jessica to a place because she is a mother and she is a daughter, okay? So, Jessica, how was it to see your son?
Oh my gosh, it would just break my heart. It would break my heart, like, because my son seen his mama go from having everything, all together, him not wanting for anything, to his mama going to not caring, and he seen where the drugs took his mama. Like, I love my son. I always will love my son. I'm a single parent. I was a single parent, and I was trying my best, but once the drugs took over, it was like he never existed. I was there. I never existed. I was there physically, but not mentally, and it was just, I really hate that I had to put him through that. But he can look at his mama now and say, wow, my mama overcame she went through.
That's right.
And by the grace of God, I overcame it. Yes, I did. I kept looking, searching, and somebody was going to help me.
And since we speaking of help,
yes,
let's talk about who came and helped you, baby.
Woo,
tell that story about when the help came.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay. So the help came in. Here in Harnett County, your child missed too many days, they ready to take you to court and lock you up, right? Okay, so that happened with my son. And I did not have no paperwork to show why he was missing so many days. And at the point, he would tell me, Mama, I'm not feeling good. When it was time to go to school, he'll say his stomach hurt. So I'm like, okay, well, go ahead and lay back down. You know why I say go ahead and lay back down and not care? Because I had been up all night doing what Jessica wanted to do. So he laid back down. So let me tell you who came in, though. That Jesse Jones. Jesse Jones. I love you, Jesse. Oh, my gosh. I love you so much.
Tell who Jesse Jones is.
So Jesse Jones is a lawyer here in Harnett County that helps you when you need help. He would give you the shirt off your back. He would do whatever he can to help you in any kind of way. So if y'all want to holler at Jesse, go holler at him. Yeah. So Jesse was my lawyer. Yeah. So he kept continuing the case. He'll continue the case as much as he can. He sure would. So it was time to take it to trial. I said, oh, Lord. Jesse, he looked at me. He said, Jessica, if you keep going and doing the things you're doing, you're going to end up dead. I said, Jesse, I know. I said, I've been searching for help, Jesse, and I can't find it. Like, I need help. And then I told him, I said, well, I just came back from detox from Freedom House in Raleigh, and they mentioned a place called Healing Transitions. He was like, Jessica, that's it. Healing Transitions. I have sent many people there, females, young girls, to get help. And they are still clean and sober to this day. Yeah. I said, okay. And he said, you know what, Jessica? I'm going to have you mandated to that place. I said, mandated? Yeah, you're going to get mandated. I'm going to tell the judge to mandate you. I said, oh, okay, it is what it is. So I knew that jail was not for me. Mm-hmm. They was going to have me locked up for like 45 days. I would have been sitting in Harnett County thinking about getting my next one, or how I'm going to get high, who going to bring it in here and get me high. So The judge was nice enough to mandate me to Healing Transitions in Raleigh for women. It is a homeless shelter, but they do have a recovery part as well. And I went there. Once I got on them steps, I surrendered. I felt so relief. I said, Lord, I thank you, Jesus. I am safe. I said, I am safe. Like, I'm here. I done made it on these steps. Lord, I thank you. I just could not stop giving God the praises because I knew that I was in a safe home. It was about to start all over for me. My life was going to be renewed and restored by the grace of God. Yes.
Amen.
Yes, ma'am.
So just refresh our memory just a little bit.
Okay.
Now, how many years you been sober, baby?
I have been sober for 4 years, y'all. 4 years. And you know what? I made a mistake. My clean date is not 4/18. It's 4/23/2018, baby.
All right.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
So look, y'all. When I tell you that you can come back, you can come back.
Yes, you can.
So Jessica, thank you so much.
Yes,
thank you so much for coming and sharing your story and being honest and truthful about the things that happen to you, because that's not easy.
It's not.
It's not easy.
It's not.
So I thank you for trusting me, baby.
Yes,
trusting
yes,
your girl.
yes.
And just, getting it out there so we can help people.
Yes, ma'am.
Because that's what this story for. This story is not for us to, or not for me to even just try to get her to tell her business, but it's out here to help somebody.
Yes.
Because when I tell you, this story is powerful, because I wish that my mama would have recovered. I wish she would have. But just to see somebody else here with me that beat drug addiction,
yes,
baby,
ma'am.
that's amazing.
Yes.
So, honey, Jessica's not here alone, y'all. So, not only, well, Jessica's mom is here. But just like I say, when you have to go back to a place, sometimes it puts you somewhere where you didn't know it was going to take you to. And just listening to Jessica, and her mom is here, but we're going to pray for her because it's taking her to a place.
Yeah.
Because I'm a mother. I'm a mother. So I know how it feels to know, to see your daughter go through so much and then come back cute and sweet and pretty and things like that.
Yeah.
And got her head on her shoulders. And look,
yes.
her son about to graduate, right? Is he
2 more
graduating?
years.
2 more years.
2 more years.
Well, his birthday is something. His birthday is next week. Yeah, and look.
Next Sunday. Yeah.
So we just want to say to Rita, Jessica's mama, thank you. Thank you for praying for your daughter. Thank you for being there for her son.
Yes, she's my
Thank you for just being that mama, baby, that we all wanted to have. You know what I'm saying? Because it takes a village. Yeah. And I'm sure that she had people praying. I know she wasn't doing it by herself. But I don't know did you think you would see the day that she would be like this? Oh, see, that's what makes it so powerful, baby. That she didn't think this day that it would have existed. But look at God.
Yes.
Baby, when I tell you, God is amazing and he can do anything. You heard it. He can do anything. So, Jessica, since you're beautiful mama, this all right, baby. You ain't got to apologize. When you get up here and you talk, people think it's easy. But when I had to tell my story about depression, I was like, wait a minute now, I wasn't ready. But it takes a strong, brave person. And sometimes we think we're brave enough until we have to do it. And then it brings back things. And it's not that she's not strong enough. It's just that, baby, when you see your baby that God bless you with, talk about the things, and her mama might not know some of the things that Jessica talked about. No. This might be her first time hearing some of the things that her daughter went through. And when you hear things, it take you somewhere. So that's why, Sadiva, let's talk about it. We're talking about our mental health, because it touched her mental health. She didn't have anybody to talk to about it. She didn't know how to cope. So I'm here to let you know that, baby, you can do anything that you put your mind to. You heard it. And the people that come to help you are people you would never think helped you. So, Jessica, before we end, Sadiva, let's talk about it.
Yes, ma'am.
Is there anything you want to say to the people or encourage anybody and just, give them encouraging words and tell them things, anything?
Yes, I do. Like, when I see my county just breaking down and not have no one to turn to, just know that it is help out here, you guys. It might not be in Harnett County, but that's for right now. I promise you. Just hold on. God is going to make some changes for me and also for anyone else. But the only thing about recovery is you got to want it. You got to be sick and tired where you just can't do it anymore. You ain't going to be able to do it for your mama. You ain't going to be able to do it for your son, your daughter, any type of family member. You're going to have to do it for yourself and be willing to do any and everything that it would take for you to recover. The same way we take to do any and everything to get high or to drink that alcohol, we got to go the same mile or more to your recovery, on the road to recovery. Yeah, it's not easy. I still have thoughts every day, some days, of getting high or wanting to take a drink. But you know what? Those thoughts only last for like a minute or so. I can't go off my thoughts, and I'm not going to go off my thoughts. So whenever I do have them thoughts, I plead the blood of Jesus over my life, and he take them thoughts away just like that. I promise you, you can come back. You can. If I could do it, addict like me, and a lot of you knew who I was in my addiction. You seen who I was in my addiction, but look at God. Look at me now. You can do it. I promise you can. Yes. Yeah.
And I'm telling you, just sitting here beside her and just feeling this beautiful positive energy and knowing that she done it. You understand what I'm saying? And you know how people say, well, I'm going to give you your flowers. When people die, we all order flowers, right?
Right.
We always order flowers. But I just want to let Jessica know, and her mom, Rita, let's keep them in our prayers, y'all. Let's lift them up. And another thing, she said something that touched me. So I gotta put this out here. Let's try to fight to get more help for people that are battling drug addiction, people that are battling mental issues, battling alcoholism, because it's a lot of people around in Harnett County and in other areas that we know that need help. Yes. And sometimes it just takes one step. But just like she said earlier, it's up to you, baby. You got the power to change you. You understand what I'm saying? Yes. You got to want help.
That's right.
You hear me? And like I said before, at our quote, baby, nobody can stop you but you. You understand what I'm saying? That's right. So listen to me, baby. Let's come together as a community and let's reach out and try to stop what's going on. Let's try to get together and see what we can do to help. Like me, I got Sadiva, let's talk about it. I'm putting it out here. I want people to understand that this thing is real and that sometimes we look down on drug addicts, alcoholics, and people that do things like that and people that have mental health issues. But what we don't know is that those people have parents, they have children, they have spouses, they have daddies. You understand what I'm saying? And me, both of my parents was alcoholics. And, of course, they say, oh, well, Catina going to be an alcoholic. Baby, your girl ain't no alcoholic. I can't even hardly drink. You heard it. So when I say that I broke that generational curse, baby, it's broke.
Yes.
And so that's what we're doing. We're breaking generational curses. So with Sadiva, let's talk about it. I just want to thank you all for listening to us. And again, thank Jessica and her mama Rita for participating and being brave enough just to come and share their story, because like I said, it might look easy, baby, but it's not. But I can tell you one thing, it can be done, and it has been done.
Yeah.
Ain't that right, Jessica?
That's right.
Yeah. So with that being said, baby, look, when you look at this, share it with your friends, baby. You heard what I'm saying? Let's break the internet today. You heard it? So, thank you for watching. Sadiva, let's talk about it. I just want to say to all of you that it takes a strong, brave person to admit their faults and own their faults. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm here to let you know you're not alone, baby. That's what Sadiva Let's Talk About It is all about. You are not alone. You are not the only person that got to go through the struggle, baby. You don't have to struggle alone. You understand what I'm saying? So with that being said, thank you for watching and taking the time to listen to us today. When I tell you, if you want to reach Jessica on social media, Jessica, tell them how they can reach you, baby.
Well, you guys can inbox me. You can send me a message in my inbox. Put your number in there. I don't care what time it is. In the middle of the night, early in the morning, I'm going to reach back out because that's what someone did to me. They helped me become the person that I am today. And I want to give back and help whoever is struggling. Yes, ma'am. Hit me up. I don't care. Make sure you hit me up. I'm here to help. And no judgment zone. I promise. No judgment zone.
And there you go. No judgment. You heard it. That's what Sadiva Let's Talk About It is all about. Yes. And you know what? We are here together, baby. You know what I'm saying? Teamwork makes the dream work. You heard it.
That's
so
right.
With that being said, thank you again for watching Sadiva Let's Talk About It. And remember, he who angers you controls you. You heard it? So don't get angry or nothing like that, okay? All right. I love you. Mwah. I'm gonna tell you, when you said, this is when I saw your mama, that I felt your mama's spirit. I had to look, but I had to make sure I was trying to stay. When you start talking about your molestation.
Yeah.
I said,
this is our first time actually hearing my story. Yeah.
But thank you for coming.
Thank you for the support, Mama.
Thank you for supporting her, because, I mean,
I love you.
You may feel like, well, I just couldn't. It's all right. It's all right.
Yeah.
You stayed there. You didn't get up and run out or nothing.
That's
you understand
right.
what I'm saying?
Yes, Mama.
And see, this is different. Like, I can relate because my mama was an alcoholic, drug addict. She done some of the things Jessica did. She said whenever she couldn't sell it, she gave it away long as she got drugs. So when she told me that, it reminded me of my mama. And I had wanted to know, I was mad with her. Why you ain't take care of me? And why you this? And I said, you need to tell me why. She was like, you're not ready to hear it. And I said, yes, I am. And she was like, no, you're not. And I was like, yes, I am. So when she told me some things, I was like, wait a minute. But what it done was, it let me know that she loved me, but she just didn't know how to love me. Because she didn't even know who she was.
She didn't even know how to love herself.
She didn't know how to love herself. And she didn't know who she was. So, of course, if you don't know who you are, you can't love yourself.
That's right.
So, I went through it the opposite way. You went through it with your daughter. I went through it with my mama. So, I feel that. You know what I'm saying? So, I do this because of that. Because I watched my mom die in 2020.
Right.
And my dad died in 2018. So, I don't have parents. And the parents that I had, people looked at my parents and they weren't all that. You know, they were like black sheep because they were alcoholics. Because they were there. My mama did all of it, but my dad was just an alcoholic. A mean one, okay? Right. But when they decided that they wanted to stop, they got sick. They got really sick, and it took them out, both of them. And so I said, I was laying in bed, and I said, how can I honor them? and God gave me Sadiva. My mom's name is Sylvia, my daddy's name is David. So I put it together, and that's how I got Sadiva. Let's talk about it. And I wanted to address mental health because people think that people that drink and smoke, they don't think that, oh, that didn't happen to them. They just want to be an alcoholic. They can do better, but it's more than that.
Right.
You know, so that's why I wanted to get a platform where I can talk about it and help people. And last week, but it came out last week. Like, this will come out on y'all baby's birthday on June the 12th. That night at 7, it's going to be live, right, Brad?
Yes, ma'am. That's what we open. Amen.
Yeah, because last week, it came out, it usually come out at 7, but the devil kept trying to stop it, and it didn't come out till 9, but it came out.
That's right.
And that was about me talking about my depression. And because a girl was supposed to come, and she didn't come. She couldn't talk about it. So that's why I said it happens. Some people, they think they're ready,
right.
and then they're not. So I'm not getting ready to make anybody do anything. So I said, well, I got to talk. So I did, and it helped so many people. I had so many people in my inbox.
And believe it or not, I don't mean to cut y'all.
No, but go
believe
ahead.
it or not, I didn't believe Jessica was on drugs. I was like, not my baby.
Oh, wow.
Jessica ain't on no
So you
drugs.
were in denial. So you went through a denial.
I guess I did.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And, I mean, I knew she was snorting the pills. I knew that.
Mm-hmm.
I knew that. But when it came out that she was doing crack cocaine, I'm like, no, she's not my baby.
Mm.
Nope.
I
I can't believe. I'm like,
Yeah.
you ain't doing no crack. Not no
I
crack.
mean, because I'm going to tell you, when that came out about my mama, because I was trying to fight everybody. Don't call my mama no crackhead. My mama ain't no crackhead. She drank alcohol. She an alcoholic, but you better not call her no crackhead. So I get it. It's like you won't believe in it, but me, I got angry. I wanted to fight. You know what I'm
I
saying?
didn't want to fight. I
did.
just didn't believe it.
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying. It affects people differently.
Yeah.
You understand? It affects you differently from when it actually, like, it happens.
Right.
So,
And getting, and with Tay, I took care of him the whole year she was in rehab. I mean, I worked full time, so it was like I was a grandma / mama. Because at the time he was playing basketball and football.
Oh, so
and
you
I was right there.
You was
with
a
him
sports
every
mom
game.
too.
Yep, I was with him every game.
And going back and forth.
Going back and forth to work.
And the
trying to
treatment,
take care of
coming to
home,
see me.
want to see her.
Yeah.
And I would do it all over again. I would.
And that's powerful, baby.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I just couldn't talk about it on camera.
That's all right. But I'm glad you're talking about it. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying? Because even though you're not on camera, it's healing your heart.
Mm-hmm.
You feel better because
Right,
you were
so-
struggling over there, baby.
I know.
You were struggling, baby. I tell you.
Doing the whole thing.
Yeah, I saw you.
And-
So I said, the Lord let me know. Keep talking, keep talking. That's why I kept trying to get you to say,
Yeah.
because I knew she wasn't going to be able to. Because
Right.
then I was like, I'm going to see though. I'm going to see. I'm going to check it out. And I'm like, okay.
Mhm.
But,
I'm proud of her. I mean,
yeah, look.
God has so much in store for Jessica. This is just the beginning.
And that's what didn't we talk about?
We
I
did.
told her that. I said,
Yeah.
baby, this
Yeah.
is just the beginning for you.
Yes.
And then I had prayed. It was so crazy because when the girl didn't show up, and then I had to just like think on my feet. I told Brad, I said, I'm going to have to invite 2 people or something because I don't want that to happen because I didn't want Sadiva, let's talk about it, to be about me and my story. I want it to be about other people because I'm not alone. I keep saying you're not alone, but then everybody see me and see, well, Catina must be alone because every time you see me, it's her. So I want it to be where other people come on with me and we talk about it so we can heal the land. That's the way I look at it, So when I prayed about it, the next morning, I didn't even know, I ain't know Jessica. I didn't even know how she was my friend. I got on Facebook, and I usually don't get on Facebook first thing, but I got on Facebook, and she was on Facebook talking about, I'm sober. She told like her story a little bit. I said,
Sober sexy.
Yeah, that's my thing. Sober is sexy.
Cover.
Yeah.
yeah. So I said, wait a minute now. I was reading it and I clicked on her name and I seen that we were friends. And I was like, oh, I got to send her a message. So I sent her a message and I didn't hear from her for a while. And then she called, did you?
I think I messaged you back, yeah.
And then she messaged me back and then I told her, call me. Mm-hmm. But she was like, I'm sorry, I do not get up early.
I am a late bird.
She be sending a message early in the morning too.
It was early, yeah.
Sadiva Let's Talk About It was recorded live at BK Studios. Produced by AnotherBWoods Production. And beats is by 99. Thank you for your time.